Now that you've been skating for a while, you may have noticed your wheels have some wear and tear on them. My name is Jonah, and today I'm gonna explain to you what that wear and tear is and how to maintain your wheels properly. Just a little bit of it. So here I have three different types of skates. I have my three-wheeled skates, my four-wheeled skates, and my two-wheeled aggressive skates. These wheels will wear down in separate ways. Just like on a car tire, the friction of the wheels up against the ground, it wears them down over time. And it will wear differently depending on how you skate, where you skate, how heavy you are, and like how aggressively you like to skate. Here on my three-wheeled skates, I typically use these as fitness skates. So when I skate, I go at least 4 miles at a time typically, and I'm heavy, I'm 240 pounds, so they wear down quicker than they will for most people. If the only place you ever skate is on a smooth skating rink indoors, you may never replace your wheels, or it may just take a super long time. So the reason this is important and why it happens is because as you skate, you are pushing off of the ground. And as you push off of the ground, it's the insides of the wheels that are making contact with the ground most of the time. So when you do that, it's wearing down the wheels. And then when you do T-stops or sole slides, if you're dragging your feet on the ground to slow down, that wears them down very quickly. But it's one of those things where you have to, or else there's no way to stop. So it's really the only way to brake on skates, and it wears your wheels down quicker. So it's just what has to happen. Now, if you have very sharp edges on the outside because the insides are worn so much, it can be very uncomfortable, and it can put a lot of strain on your knees, on your ankles. It's not going to be enjoyable to skate, and it can even lead to you being off balance and falling. So it's very important. Also important money-wise. The wheels are very important. They're expensive. They're anywhere from $50 to $80. And they're important because that's all you got between you and the ground. So it's very important to maintain them so you don't get hurt, and so you can keep using your skates and continue having fun. So let's go ahead and get these wheels off. I got them off already, so it was pretty easy. All you need is 2 Allen keys. On these skates, you only need 1. My aggressive skates, you need 2, so you can hold the bolt in the back. But it's super easy to remove them. I'll go ahead and show you real quick. Once they're in, each wheel is only hold on with 1 of these bolts or axles. Super easy. You just take this, push it in, and it unscrews, and that's all that holds the wheel in place. There you go, and it comes out, no problem. Super easy. Be careful while doing that. Don't strip the bolts. You can get replacement bolts, but of course that's just unnecessary. And if your wheel gets stuck on there, it can be a big hassle to get it off. As you take off the wheels, go ahead and place them right next to the skate so you don't get them confused on which wheel is which. So let's go ahead and get into actually switching these wheels. Now, there are other sources. The source that I used was inlineskatewarehouse.com. They have an article about like why you switch the wheels the way you do on all the different types of skates. Rollerblade.com also has resources and YouTube videos showing you how to do this. The reason what we're going to do here is we're going to switch the positions of the wheels, and we're going to switch wheels to the different skates. The reason we switch from skate to skate is because like for me, typically I do most of my braking on the left foot. I don't do as much on the right. I try to wear them evenly. But if you switch them, just like rotating the wheels, you're wearing one side, you're rotating them, so now you wear the other side. We're rotating the wheels so you can get an even amount of wear on each of your wheels to make you balance. Though this whole point is to keep you balanced while skating. We're gonna take the middle wheel on each one, replace it with the front wheel, just like this. Middle with the front, just like that. And the back two wheels. On top of that, you flip them around. And you can tell you did it right because because there's no more logo on them. The logos are on the outsides again on these because this is the second time I've had to rotate these. On these four-wheeled skates, what you would do is switch these back two with the front two, and these back two with those front two. On the two-wheeled skates, you just, there's only one way to do it, you just swap them around, basically however you want. It doesn't matter that much. So, today, what we learned was how to remove your wheels. And what's cool is you can experiment with different softness, different hardness of wheels, sometimes different sizes of wheels, depending on your frames, and you can get light up wheels, other things like that, which is really cool. Remind you, wheels are expensive, but they're important. So I showed you how to take off the wheels. I showed you why it's important. And now I hope you get back out there now that your wheels are good and you continue enjoying skating.